Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. Court status report confirms Binance, SEC at odds. Next, Ripple CTO explains how AMM feature will enable XRP holders to earn passive income. Also, BlackRock's IBIT Bitcoin ETF crosses $2 billion in market cap. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. We are a new channel here on YouTube, and would greatly appreciate it if you would click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. It does help support the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline, Court status report confirms Binance, SEC at odds. Court filings reveal ongoing conflicts between Binance and the U.S. SEC over evidence production and the arrangement of witness testimonies. Binance and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission continue to clash over evidence production and witness depositions in the regulator's case against the crypto exchange, court documents indicate. According to a joint status report filed on January 25th, the SEC contends that there are important aspects of discovery from BAM that are outstanding. BAM Trading Services is the parent company of Binance.US. The SEC's requests for evidence from Binance in the court case have been extensive and have led to some contention, particularly regarding custody and liquidity of assets. The regulator has been looking for evidence that Binance.US has a backdoor to potentially control customer assets in a way similar to FTX. Attorneys for BAM assert that they have fully complied with the requirements for document production as stipulated in the consent order and expedited recovery request, urging the court to acknowledge that BAM has completed all its obligations. At that point, BAM believes it will have more than reasonably complied with its obligations under the consent order and requests that expedited discovery be deemed complete as to BAM, particularly given to how much harm and burden the SEC's TRO and approach to expedited recovery has caused BAM over the past 7 months. The consent order is a legal agreement that specifies what the SEC is allowed to investigate. BAM argues that the SEC's investigation should be limited to confirming that customer assets are safe and properly accounted for, accusing the regulator of exceeding the scope by broadly investigating BAM's custody policies, procedures, and practices, both current and historical. Another point of issue in the case is the witnesses' examination. Specifically, the document lists pending requests for BAM's former CEO and CFO, presumably Brian Schroeder and Jasmine Lee. BAM does not believe that the SEC is entitled to any additional depositions from current or former BAM personnel because, among other reasons, the SEC has already deposed a dozen witnesses during expedited discovery. Attorneys for BAM and the SEC are also discussing a possible examination of Binance co-founder Changpeng Zhao, with current disagreements over the scope, timing, location, and number of depositions. Zhao resigned from his position as CEO of Binance in November 2023 as part of a $4.3 billion settlement with U.S. regulators. His sentencing is scheduled for February 23, 2024, while the next status report on the case is due by February 15th. Zhao is currently free on a $175 million bond in the United States, facing up to 18 months in prison. Let me pause here for a moment. If you're getting value out of this video, please click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Our next top headline, Ripple CTO explains how AMM feature will enable XRP holders to earn passive income. The decentralized open-source blockchain, XRP Ledger, is set to introduce more innovative solutions to XRP holders through its new Automated Market Maker, or AMM, feature. The XRP community is currently buzzing with excitement as the Chief Technology Officer of Ripple, David Schwartz, unveils how the AMM offers a unique avenue for earning passive income. XRPL AMM to empower XRP holders. In a recent X post, Schwartz discussed the ways an XRPL AMM could provide opportunities for XRP holders to make regular income through the AMM's distinct trading mechanism. When asked by an XRP enthusiast about the potential risk of losing XRP investments if they participated in the AMM, Schwartz responded by stating that it is not supposed to be possible to lose. He clarified that the occurrence of losses would mean there was a flaw or unexpected bug in the implementation of the AMM. The Ripple CTO provided details of how investors can make passive income through the AMM's liquidity pools. He stated that when a user provides liquidity to an AMM by making a deposit to its pools, they will receive liquidity tokens specific to the AMM liquidity pool they deposited to. Illustrating the strategy and mechanics behind the XRPL AMM, Schwartz revealed that the AMM works by permitting an increase in the value of a user's liquidity token. He explained that this unique strategy was employed because it effectively converts volatility into a higher value for a token over a period of time. While the prospect of generating passive income through the AMM exists, Schwartz emphasized that an AMM does not prevent or safeguard against a decline in the actual value of your position. Expatiating his words with an example, Schwartz pointed out that if a user exchanged one XRP for $1 and after applying the AMM strategy, the user received 1.05 XRP worth, $1.05, then the strategy successfully increased the value of the XRP. However, if the price of XRP in dollars decreases, the overall value of your position may be lower. Advantages and disadvantages of an AMM. In a recent X post, co-founder of Anados Finance, Panos Mekros, provided a comprehensive definition of an AMM and its impact on the XRPL ecosystem. Using an analogy, Mekros described an AMM as a self-operating store where the price of items is not fixed by a single entity but determined by the availability of the item. Mekros revealed that when there is high demand for an item, active trades increase and the AMM adjusts the price of items to reflect an inflated value. Conversely, if there is low demand, the AMM lowers the price of items to encourage trade. In essence, the AMM works by balancing the supply and demand system of an item. Schwartz also emphasized the mechanics behind the XRPL AMM by listing out several advantages and disadvantages of the feature. According to the Ripple CTO, the benefits of the AMM include turning volatility into yield, increasing yield by providing people willing to pay a spread to trade, and minimizing the risk of losing the value of your assets. In contrast, the drawbacks of the XRPL AMM include the absence of a guaranteed yield, potential financial losses if the price of the token drops, exposure to counterparty risks, and susceptibility to potential bugs in the AMM's implementation. Our next top headline, BlackRock's IBIT Bitcoin ETF crosses $2 billion in market cap. Inflows in recent days and a recovery in Bitcoin's price on January 26th contributed to BlackRock's ETF performance. BlackRock's Bitcoin exchange-traded fund reached $2 billion in assets under management, or AUM, on January 26th, just 2 weeks after it debuted on the Nasdaq. According to data released by Bloomberg analyst James Seifert, Bitcoin's price performance intraday has pushed the fund's market capitalization to $2.11 billion. the cryptocurrency's price has broken through $42,000 for the first time in nearly 7 days after a sell-off following the launch of ETFs on January 11th. Assets under management is a term used to describe the total market value of all the financial assets held by a fund on behalf of its clients. This means that BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, or IBIT, is leading in the race for investors' capital, just ahead of Fidelity's Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund, or FBTC, with $1.8 billion inflows over the previous 10 days. BlackRock is leveraging its market reputation as the world's largest asset manager to attract broader audiences to its crypto-based product. Unlike asset managers such as Van Eck, which targeted early adopters and the crypto community with Bitcoin ETF television ads, BlackRock chose to communicate to baby boomers with a 2-minute video featuring one of its executives outlining Bitcoin's value proposition and how investors can receive exposure to its new ETF. The annual fees charged by issuers may also be contributing to capital attraction. BlackRock set its fee for the iShare ETF at 0.12% for the first 12 months or until the first $5 billion in assets under management, then plans to increase it to 0.25%. Several other issuers offer competitive fees as well, with ARK Invest charging 0.21%, Van Eck listing a fee of 0.25%, and Bitwise charging 0.2%. Fees on ETFs are not billed directly to investors, but rather deducted from the ETF's performance, which reduces investors' return. Seifert anticipates Bitcoin ETFs to gather $10 billion in capital over the first year. So this concludes our top headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.